Hello, I'm Barbara Bailey, your state representative from the 10th Legislative District. Thank you for joining me today. Our legislative session is now in the 7th week and will run through April 26th. Last week, we got some bad news when it comes to our state's economy and budget. A revenue forecast revealed that our state's budget shortfall is now in the neighborhood of about $8 billion. You're going to be hearing a lot concerning our budget shortfall in the next 2 months, so I thought I'd explain why we are in the situation today and what we can do to prevent it in the future. There are two main reasons for our budget problem. First, our state economy is sagging. When people are not spending as much and home sales grind to a halt, it means fewer state tax collections. But our state economy is only a part of the problem. The second and perhaps most important component in our budget equation is state spending. Did you know that our state spending has increased by more than $8 billion in the last 4 years? And now, today, our state faces an $8 billion budget shortfall. If you are wondering about other states, it's true that the rest of our country is struggling also. But if you look at state budget shortfalls relative to population, Washington is worse off than California, Oregon, and Idaho, and I think this tells a story. It also means we must be more responsible in this budget cycle, and this includes avoiding mistakes of the past. I'm sponsoring legislation that would do exactly this, be more responsible. House Bill 2228 would prevent the governor from proposing and the legislature from passing a financially unsustainable state operating budget. Not only would this lead to sustainable budgets, but it would prevent calls for tax increases. I am also sponsoring legislation that would direct exceptional revenue in good economic times to the state's rainy day fund. If this legislation and the rainy day fund had been in place in 2005, our budget shortfall would be much smaller today. Unfortunately, there are some in the majority party who are using the budget shortfall as a justification for tax increases. While they are not revealing exactly what taxes they'd like to increase, they are signaling that tax increases are likely. Since last year, I've been saying no new taxes. Raising tax is simply the wrong approach. Here's why. When declining consumer spending is adversely affecting tax collections, why would the state take more money out of the pockets of struggling families? It doesn't make sense. It also doesn't make sense to tax our employers more. With rising unemployment and many employers scaling back, why would the state do anything to make their problems worse? Again, it doesn't make sense. We need to act on the concerns of the business community to put more people back to work, to grow the economy and help with the revenue. I just firmly believe that families and employers are not responsible for the budget shortfall, and they should not be held accountable for the bailout of the state government. I believe our budget crisis offers us an opportunity to commit to more prioritized state government. State lawmakers should fully fund education, transportation, public safety, and protect the most vulnerable, and then see what is left over for other programs and services. State agencies must also be asking, how can we do things more efficiently? What I want from state government is no different than what hardworking families are experiencing. We all have to be tightening our belts, adjusting our finances, and waiting for better days ahead. And I want to end on that note. Better days are ahead. We are a strong state, and we are a strong country, and it's what makes our community so great. Now I want to introduce you to someone special, my page for this week, Patrick Hageman. Patrick, I want you to tell me a little something about yourself. Where are you from?
Oak Harbor High School.
Okay, and also tell the folks at home, what did you enjoy most about this experience here this week?
I think definitely just seeing what goes on behind the scenes, the way bills get passed and how the representatives work together to try to make the state better.
Great. And we have really enjoyed having Patrick here this week, as I've enjoyed having all of our pages that come to us here in Olympia. Thank you for your time today, and if I can ever be of assistance, or if you would like to receive my e-newsletter, please contact me. My information will be provided at the end of the broadcast. I always look forward to hearing from you, the people I am fortunate to represent. In closing, I'd like to say, I am honored to be your state representative. I'm Barbara Bailey. Go out and make it a great day.